Hey Glam Squad, it's your girl Talent Love. I'm back at it again with another video today. This one was highly requested, okay? This one was requested. This is the brows video, as you can tell. So this is my updated brows tutorial, because I have dropped one, maybe two before actually. But this is my updated brow tutorial on how you're going to get some nice natural brows, and it goes in step with the foundation video. So you're gonna follow this one and then go back to the foundation one, and then bam, you got a beat beginner's face. Okay, so if you're interested in this, then stay tuned and I'm gonna teach you how to slay these brows. If you haven't already, I need you to do some things for me. Just because I slayed my brows for you, and who else is giving you tips like this? Easy. All you need is 5 things for this. I need you to go ahead and give me a pink glittery thumbs up for the Glam Squad, okay? If you're new here, welcome. I'm Talent Love. Go ahead and join the family. Like, just click the subscribe button. It's that easy. You already clicked the video, you know what I'm saying? You're always welcome here. We're a big family. Like, you know you want to join us. Go ahead and do that. And then I want you to comment below and tell me the next thing that you want me to do. I am going to go over blush and I am going to go over contour. Which one do you want first? I personally think we should do contour and highlight, but y'all let me know. Let me know down below. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, you guys, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Today's video is going to be a little bit more in depth. Even though I'm giving you a simple brow, I'm going to be doing a lot of talking because I need to explain to you why what is what, okay? So you want to start with clean, fresh brows. Mine are a little uneven. One's lower than the other. I'm aware. I do that to myself from time to time. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm an eyebrow expert. It happens. Yeah, it's different when it's your own brows and you know what you're doing. So if anything, you'll have a better start than me because your eyebrows are going to be symmetrical. So one thing that I do want you guys to remember is that eyebrows are not gonna look exactly the same. Even your own eyebrows don't look exactly the same, and that's just how it is. You're actually, if you have naturally crooked eyebrows, which my eyebrows are naturally off, no matter what I do to them, they're always gonna be off. That's just how they're made. It's okay. It's okay. You just follow that eyebrow. You can do some things to even them at the end after you've drawn the outline. And yeah, so we're just gonna say, I'm gonna say you need 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 products. Actually 2 brushes and 3 products. So the first product you're gonna need is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour L'Oreal, okay. It's the Lacquer Liner 24-hour L'Oreal Infallible in the color Espresso. And basically, you guys, all this is a cream eyeliner, and I get it from you can get it at Walgreens and see any drugstore, but I get mine, I always find it easiest at Walgreens, and it comes with its own brush, but I don't like the brush. Don't use the brush when you get this. It retails for no more than $9. I know that a lot of people use dip brows and pomades and all of that, and I've never used any of those actually. So yeah, I use an eyeliner, and Espresso's my color. So if you're lighter, then you just go lighter in the eyeliner colors, because obviously they have you know, lighter browns and tans. If you are it doesn't matter how dark you are, do not go darker than Espresso. It doesn't matter how dark you are, don't ever put black on your eyebrows. Nobody's eyebrows are black. Even though mine appear black, yours appear black, nobody's eyebrows are black, okay? Dark brown, that's the way. Next thing you're gonna need is some concealer. And I prefer on the eyebrows, no matter what look I'm going for, I really prefer LA Girl Pro Concealer. The color that I have is Toast. You want to go, if you're going for a natural color eyebrow, you wanna go only about 1 step up in color from your foundation, because you always want to have like a slight highlight under your eye. If you're going for a super dramatic makeup look, then you can lighten the color up 2 to 3 shades, or 2.5 to 3.5 shades, which I do from time to time, but we're going for a basic everyday brow. I gotta look at the lens, So then next up, you'll need your foundation. So you see this next to each other? They're about 1 to 1.5 shades up, because this is like that color for me. And like I said, I'm Toast for reference here, and I'm Cocoa for reference in the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. And the next step is the 4th thing that you need, and this is the e.l.f. Eyebrow Duo Brush. And it actually says the name on it. It may not focus. Okay, there we go. And so it has this pointed end here of brush. Mine's is dirty, but I kind of prefer it that way because it's stiffer. Helps me get a better sharper angle. And then we have the spoolie brush right here, which helps when you want to make the product look hair-like. And last but not least is this brush. One of my friends, shout out to Tay, she bought me this brush from Amazon. No, this isn't from Tay. Someone I know recommended this brush on Amazon, and I've been using it for my brows ever since, just to like blend out everything. Okay, so the steps that I'm about, I don't know where the link is, but I'm gonna find this link. I don't know. Okay, so with this, I'm gonna show you how to do brows, and I already did the beginner foundation video, which ties into this. So I'll tag that after this video. At the end of this video, it'll pop up. But after you do the brows, then you go straight into the beginner foundation, and bam, you got a look. Okay, we'll go into contour and blush and highlight and all that stuff later, but right now we're on brows. So we're gonna open up here, and the good thing about this, you guys, I've had this over a year and it never dries out. It never dries out. So anyway, you're gonna dip your brush in here, and you're going to get some product out, and then you're gonna wipe it on the side here. And you wanna make sure there's no excess just hanging out on the side where it'll clump up on your brows. After that, what you're gonna do is, to keep it easy, you guys, draw in the bottom first, okay? And I'm gonna go on my best brow first, which is this one. And you wanna start just a little bit before the hairs. What you wanna do is imagine how you want your brows to look first. It's almost, well, it's exactly like it. It's like drawing a picture. You can't just draw on a blank slate of paper with no idea of what you want to do. You kind of have to have an idea of what you want to do, right? The first time around, it's going to be hard. It's going to suck. It's not going to feel right. You're going to be shaking. You're going to have to, my hand is free in the air, but in the beginning, you're going to have to be able to have your hand steady like this on something to be able to do it. But I have this sitting in a suitcase, on a suitcase, all that, so that's not an option for me. And like I said, I've been doing it for so long, I can wing it. So what you want to do is, let me make sure, I gotta put my mirror up here. I'm gonna go ahead and do the illusion of what I want. I typically like, if I could get Raven Simone eyebrows, then I would, but my eyebrows don't go like that. Sometimes my eyebrows go straight across when I grow them back, and sometimes I get them right, they go up a little bit. So I have to create my arch, because I'm not wearing straight across eyebrows. It doesn't look good on a chunky face for me. You could do your eyebrows straight across if you want to. It's whatever you prefer, So you're just gonna outline the bottom first. You're gonna go a little bit before the hair. And you don't want to draw a straight full line over, which I do that a lot, but don't do that. That's if I'm rushing. When you get advanced, you guys, you're gonna be able to do it thick, super thick, mess it up, and be able to clean it up with a concealer. But we're talking about people for the very, very beginning, okay? So we're gonna draw that straight across, just the bottom of how you want the outline to look. Just little by little. And if you mess up, that's totally fine, because you have concealer to clean it up. So you're following your brow hair. Okay, and you see how I brought that over like that. So you're gonna dip back in. Every time you dip back in, you wanna just go ahead and wipe off the excess on the side. Okay, now that I got it how I want it, as far as like, I got the shape going on the bottom here, I'm gonna bring it in some more. Because like I said, I'm going for a high arch when I come up top. Next thing I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna do the other eyebrow. And like I said, yours won't be higher than the other like mine. But because mine is higher than the other, I'm gonna show you how to fix that. So you're gonna start with the brow, and you're gonna follow it right on the hairs. Or actually, technically it's like a little under the hairs, just a little. But you do want to come outside of the hairs, like just a tiny under them along the bottom, so when you come back and clean it up with the concealer, it's not in your hairs, because the concealer will get stuck to your hairs and it'll be hard to make a sharp line. So now that this is like this, and you see how they're clearly different heights, all I'm gonna do is just connect the line. Not connect it this way, but get it in sync right here and take it up. So that way it gives the illusion that they are even. But as I said, you won't have to do that, hopefully. Okay, that's the bottom. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to dip the brush again, same thing, but this time you're gonna imagine what you want the rest of it to look like from the top. So in my mind, I know I want it to go like this. I do not do rounded brows. That's not a thing. I'm a square kind of girl. That's the style that I think looks most natural and most hair-like. Some people do rounded and some people do very, very sharp brows at the beginning. That's not what I do. I'm just showing you what I do and what I would do if I was doing a client or somebody else's, which I don't take clients anymore. But yeah, so. Again, we're gonna start where the hair is and we're gonna bring it around. Now, if I were doing a dramatic eye look, I would bring it higher, which you can bring it as high as you like. But right now we're just doing the outline. And then you're gonna, once you finish the top outline, you're gonna bring it in further. You don't really want them to touch, although they could. It's just harder to get. It's easier to keep the middle highlighted with the space in between versus bringing that dark all across your face like that. So if you see, I have a scar right here, so this doesn't count, but here to here is gonna be a space in the middle. So now that I have this like I want it, I'm gonna dip it in a little bit more, and I'm gonna start at the end because you want the end to be the thickest, and you're just gonna stroke it in there like this. And then you take the brush sideways like this. It likes to focus on eyeballs. And you're gonna stroke it upward like this. You could go as heavy on the product as you want to, but I recommend going light. And another thing you want to do while you're doing this is make sure you're taking product from the actual line and going up, going up, going up. And then you can connect it to the top right here, and as you're doing that, you can kind of smudge it through the line up top. Okay, now you're going to take the spoolie, and you don't want to be brushing it like you're brushing your head hair. You want to just brush it like And you want to start from the middle to the back because that's where you put the most product. And you're just going to make it look hair-like, okay? Then once you make it look hair-like, sometimes if you make this disappear too much, you could put more, but I like how this is going. So you want to start from the middle to the back because the excess color that's on the brush, you want to bring it forward and brush it up and make it look like hair. Okay. Bam. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the same exact thing to the other eyebrow. And I was going to fast forward it, but I'm not, because I want you guys to see me fix this brow. Just got to readjust my mirror. And again, I'm going to make those even to each other as best I can. And I'm going to do the strokes. And then I'm going to go from here backwards. And here I see it's not like gone across exactly like I want. So because of that, I'm just gonna add a little more, just a little bit. And if you go too ambitious and too wide, it's okay, because it's an easy cleanup. But I like what we got going here. And like I said, if you see any sharp lines like right here, just take your spoolie, clean it up. Okay, so these are looking exactly like I want them. So we're done with those two. Okay. Actually, you guys, don't quote me. You need a fifth thing. I forgot all about it. You need a Morphe M432 brush, which is basically a flat brush. And I'm gonna leave the product on mine because I like it a little dirty. I like it a little dirty, okay? You know, I sanitize my brushes, whatever, enough. So yeah, so we're gonna take the concealer, and again, mine is in the color Toast for reference if you are using me for a reference. And you're gonna put your thumb on the back of your hand, okay? And we're gonna take this Morphe flat brush, and we're just gonna dip it in. And what I'm looking for is, you don't want it on the back like this. This is what you do not want, okay? Because you want to draw a line and you want it easy to blend out, and you don't want a lot of product packed right under the eyebrow, because it's going to be hard to get it from right up under there without smearing your brow. So you want it to look something like this. Just evenly on there, evenly on there. So we're going to start again at the beginning of the hairs. You don't have to start all the way in. You can, but yeah, you start where you feel comfortable and you go little by little across. Don't get too ambitious with the swipes, sis. Don't get too ambitious with the swipes. She'll be looking crazy. You want to keep it controlled. So concealer goes at the bottom. Okay, so now you want to dip again, and this time around you want to drag it down because it makes it easier to blend out at the end. Because if you would have left this line, you would have to be taking your blending brush and trying to blend out that skinny old line. And it would have been miserable. You would have messed up all your hard work. I know sis, I got you. So, now you're gonna take your fluffy brush and you're just gonna blend it down. Blend it out, blend it down. And then you got your bottom. Bam. So now you're gonna connect the other side. I'm gonna need some more concealer. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just making sure I'm in frame. And again, you gotta imagine it first. I've come a long way. I used to not be able to talk and do brows at all. I used to be like, hold up, gotta do my brows. And I'm still like that when I'm on live, cause I be so nervous, cause it be dozens of people watching you at one time. But right now, it's just us glam squad, it's just us. So you're gonna go like this, right? Blend it down, but this time around, you won't take it up the middle, okay? And you don't want a straight perfect line up the middle, but that's okay, you're not gonna get one doing this. The goal is to have it lighter in the front and then it get heavier in the back, which is why I had you guys put the heaviest of the product from here on out. I already set you up nice, see? I had you back. So now what you're gonna do for the top portion, okay? The top portion foundation goes here on your forehead when you do your foundation, right? So you want to get as gradient as a look as possible. So you got the under eye highlighted, right? With a lighter color. And now you're going to keep the eyebrows highlighted, but do not put foundation up here or it's going to look like you got copy and paste eyebrows. And we don't want that because it's not going to be a gradient blend from concealer to foundation, which is your foundation is going to be all up here and all around here. So to avoid that copy paste look where it's too highlighted above the brow, I mix my foundation with the remaining part of the concealer. And I put like the tiniest pump, just like that. And then I mix it. Mix it. I don't mix it all together, I just mix it until the color is just a tad lighter than the foundation. See, you can see the difference on the part. That dark part, that's the color that I'm gonna be using right there. Got it on a brush, same amount, and then you're just gonna, little by little, okay? Don't get too ambitious. Don't get too, it's the only time in life where it's cool to not be too ambitious. Let's go for it. Okay, bam. Now, again, gonna drag it up. Why? Because it makes it easier to blend. And if you see shiny, what I like to do, I rub the brush until it doesn't look shiny anymore. Because that means it's easier to blend. Now they appear to be the same color, but they're not. Obviously, because you guys saw me put the foundation. So you're just gonna blend this up, up, up until it disappears. And into the forehead. And then you're gonna rub the remaining excess right here. Bam, you got one brow done. Easy. Whoops. Okay, so now we're gonna do the next brow. You guys, excuse my morning voice. It is morning. This video is dropping the same day. It's like 6 a.m. What is it? And actually it's 7:11. But I have faith that this video will be on time. You guys know 8 o'clock's my drop time. If not, I think this video worked it a couple minutes late or whatever, but I think I'll be fine. So we're gonna do the other brow. And like I've said in the past, this is the brow that demands that I put respect on its name. And I'm cool with that. She a diva. She want everybody to know she's coming. And that's alright. We all got that one. So, this is how this one goes. But I do want to thin out the bottom here so it looks more thin like this one. And in that case, I still have some concealer by itself on my hand, because remember we had the dark part and the light part. So I just go into the light part, that's it, and I clean it up. So I know I want it arched a little higher here, and I want it a little thinner here, so that it doesn't have that ugly curve that it had. Bam. Now you're just gonna blend this up like so. And all the wet spots, like this little bit of wet spot this here, she gotta go. She gotta go. Okay. So, fluffy brush again. Down the middle. Blend, blend, blend up the eyebrows. And if this, I always have this one a little too sharp. That's just how it is for me. But like I said, easy fix, okay? Just pop, 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 lightly go over it. I don't know what that noise was. Pop, pop, pop. I don't know if it's gonna help you get a bomb brow. Then pop, pop, pop away, okay? So yeah, these are my brows. Next stop, you're gonna go over to the foundation video. And you're gonna add foundation and do the foundation, you know, the foundation routine that I showed you guys, and that is the end. So I love you guys so much. Until next time, be fresh and be fierce. Bye.